Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. I'm here in, I guess you call it Lyons Township. I'm in Saint Kilians Cemetery. It's supposed to be one of the most top 4 haunted cemeteries in Wisconsin from my understanding, from what I see on the internet. From my findings, I'm not really into this kind of stuff. I see there's some other haunted cemeteries in my area, one in Janesville and around Whitewater, Wisconsin, which they sometimes refer to as Little Salem. But anyways, I'm here today and kind of just doing a little walk around to show everybody, my subscribers. I know some of you are really into the paranormal stuff, and I'm not really into that, but maybe something could convince me someday. I don't know. I'm always open to what's out there. But so far I haven't been convinced, but I got an open mind. So anyways, I'm gonna walk around here and just a look at what it looks like around here. There used to be a church here. I think it was built in 1856. I believe it was like 5 years before Abe Lincoln became president. The church, I guess, got run down, and it sounds like there was some stuff going on in the basement. I'm not sure if that happened after the church was gone or during the church when the church was open, and whenever it happened, I guess that's where they're saying the paranormal stuff is happening from that, because they listed it on the internet as black masses in the basements, in the basement here. And I didn't know what black masses was. I thought it was African Americans having church, or I didn't know. I guess I'm pretty dumb. I kind of Googled it, and it's Satanism worshiping, I guess. And I don't know if that was after the church was gone, because from my understanding is it got run down, and the fire department in Lake Geneva used it as a practice. So they burnt it down to the ground. Now I don't know if the basement was abandoned and open to the people for a while, and people were going down into the basement and doing weird stuff, or rumors got started. I don't know. You hear all kinds of stuff, and that's up to you guys to decide. But anyways, I'm guessing the church was off to my left here. Is a pretty open spot, and it looks like the ground's a little rough, so I'm guessing they buried whatever was left of it. I did take a little quick walk around the cemetery quick before I started the video, just so I kind of knew what I was walking into. And I was a little bit surprised. It looks like the cemetery is actually being used up to this date. Some of the stones look like really new. And I was a little bit surprised about that. I didn't think this was going to be used anymore, but it appears that it is. And supposedly it's the priest is the one that they say is haunting the place, the priest of the old church. That's what I get off the internet anyways. You can do your investigations. There's all kinds of stuff out there on the internet. Just Google Saint Kilians Church, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and lots of stuff will pop up on the internet. I'll show you over here. There's a monument that was built after the church was taken down, I believe. I'll get that information for you here. And they had the bell of the church in the monument, and that got stolen, I guess. Said the sheriff's department is investigating that stuff. So I'll show you the monument where the bell is gone. Guess there's been a lot of illegal activity and stuff down in the cemetery, and vandalism and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, we'll show you around, and I'll go over by this monument that they built for the church, and I'll show you that, and I'll tell you a little bit more history about this place. Here's the monument where the church bell sat, and somebody stole it. They want their church bell back, and so if anybody's got any information on it, I guess let the Walworth County Sheriff's Department know. So 1856, I believe the church stopped in 1998. Yeah, 2002 the church was demolished, it said, because of continual vandalism to the basement. If you look at this monument real close, you can see what the church looked like. There's a picture down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you can see that. they got it engraved here in the stone, and that was what the church looked like. And I believe, this is just a guess here, but I'm guessing the church sat right in that area right there. I'm sure if somebody watching this video that knows about it, they can comment and let us all know if that's the right area where the church was when it did stand. So anyways, let's go take a walk through the area here. I'm gonna walk through the newer part pretty quick here, and then once we get back to the older part, spend a little bit more time here. But I'm gonna go down the rows, and there may be family in other parts of the country or world that want to see maybe their loved one's stone, and I'll show that to them. But we're gonna go pretty fast here on this part. As you can see, this one here is like 2020 is when the person passed away, so it's pretty recent. It's a pretty small cemetery. I kind of expected it to be bigger, but I guess I've seen a lot smaller cemeteries too. So another thing, I wasn't expecting it to be mowed and kept up a little, you know. I thought it would be all grown out to brush, and I didn't know it was still being used. When I did my quick walkthrough before I started making this video, there's a couple things I've never seen in cemeteries before. I'll show you them. There was only one area that I thought was a little creepy maybe, and I'll show you that area. And that's in the area that's the oldest, actually. It appears to be, anyways, to me, where it first started, it looks like, or where the first ones in the cemetery were buried first. Now, the priest that supposedly is haunting the cemetery, it's a rumor going on anyways, I don't know which stone is his, or if he's even buried here, really. I'm guessing he would be, but don't know. That you'll have to do your own investigation. But anyways, I just thought I'd come and check it out, because I know a lot of you people like this kind of stuff. Some of you are really into it. You got all these things to talk to the spirits and all this and that. I myself, I'm not into that, but everybody's got their own thing. At the end of the video, I'll tell you a little bit more of the history of this and some of the things that people have seen or heard or done or has had happen to them around here. So stick around to the end. If you don't want to look at every stone, I can understand that. You can jump towards the end anyways if you want to do that. This looks very, very old. It appears to be has some cracks in it. I don't know how much longer this is going to be here. And it looks like it's been patched a little bit, maybe on the head and stuff already. Well, hopefully they preserve it and keep it. Not sure what that is made out of. So it's not rock, it's hollow. Maybe a type of plastic, I don't know. Plastic or fiberglass, I don't know, something like that. Oh, we're starting to get a little bit older. Some of them are so old that you can, some of them you can't read. And some of them are super hard to read. But then some of the old ones you can read perfectly, so I don't know if they've been redone, some of the older ones. But a lot of history right in this area here. Boy, I'd like to interview these people. They could tell us a lot what they seen in their day. Oh my goodness. A lot of stuff happened back in those years. And like that, the writing is very hard to read on that one. Some of them just need to be cleaned. There's people that go around doing that stuff. Some of them look like they have a little damage. I think there's something on the top there that's broke off. Same with this one. Something on the top was there at one time, it appears. I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. A lot of them seem to have something sticking out the top and nothing there. I didn't see this one. I didn't think there was a stone here. I like to document old stuff like this, and hopefully maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now it'll help somebody. Help somebody out, finding someone or knowing something about their family. It's real easy to get to. I'll leave a link to this cemetery, not too far away. I think I might have said the Township of Lyons, but I think they say it's the Town of Lyons. There's a big, huge tree here at one time. Looks like some damage there. I don't know if it's done by vandals or could have been done by a lawnmower shooting a stone or something. Who knows? Base on that one is cracking the cement foundation part. Now we're starting to get up to the older stuff now. This is one of the things that me personally have never seen at other cemeteries, is these big cast iron grave markers. And the language on them appears to be some language I can't read. And it's very hard to show you, so it's not going to show up on the camera. But there's quite a few of the metal crosses like that. I'll show you. There's a little bit different style one over here coming up pretty soon. Now to me, personally, this was the only creepiest area of the cemetery, and it was just the way the tree looked to me and stuff back here with all these old stones. But I wouldn't want to be walking around here at night, probably. I don't think I'd want to walk around any cemetery at night, actually. But you're not supposed to be in here at night, according to the hours posted. Here's another old metal cross, not cast. Well, some of it is cast, it looks like. But Yeah, it's pretty darn old. I ain't never seen nothing that old before. Not sure if I can show you the date and stuff on it or not. I can't really read it. But boy, that sucker, that's old. And this is another old one, it looks like. 1879 is when they passed away, it looks like. And look at this, it's kind of a little bit creepy, I think. Barbed wire wrapped around the top. Hopefully you can see that. But it's very, very old. There's another very old cast iron marker. Not sure if you're going to be able to see much. It's very, very bright out here today. Super old, it looks like. Getting kind of mixed up on my rows here. Where I've been. Hopefully I ain't showing you the same thing over again. Oh yeah, we've seen this already. Very nice. It's a really, really cool stone there. That's kind of a weird one. They don't have Mary on there yet. If she's still alive, she'd be like 121 years old. It's interesting. I hope she is. Geez, there's some old ones in the ground here that you can't even see hardly. Wow. I can tell there's some writing on there, but I can't read it. That stone looks like it belongs over here in that spot right there. But, oh, maybe not. That stone is thicker. It wouldn't fit in there. Huh. It also looks like there's a stone back here. Possibly. I don't know if it's a grave marker or just a stone. Wow. There's some old stuff in the cemetery. Guessing that's another one here. Yeah, look at this, how old this stuff is here. They're almost to the stage where you can't even see them anymore. One way over here. Actually, it looks like could be possibly one there. Not sure. Another one way over here though. 1863 and 1850. Looks like a husband and wife, I'm guessing. So I think I got everything. I might have missed a couple here and there. Might have missed these. Let me go quick over here and show you. Yeah, I think we're done now. I think that's about it. This one's broken. Isn't that a shame? Don't know how it got broken. Vandalism or who knows? Could have been struck by lightning. But anyways, I'm gonna go up where I started and then we'll continue on and I'll just tell you a few things that I've read that's happened here and stuff. Be right back with you. They also have a memorial here for a Bill Holzheimer from the U.S. Army from 1931 to 2009. Now the black squares, I believe, are going to be having other people's names put on them. I'm guessing from the service or military, because on the back side, I'll show you that, there's one on there already. So I'm guessing eventually there's all these squares are going to be filled up with names. So that's another thing here. It's way kind of off to the side of the cemetery, this memorial here. But I'm going to turn this camera around now and then we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, I'm finishing this at home. I did do this where at the cemetery, but it didn't take. I guess I couldn't see my screen. I didn't push the button hard enough to record it. It's no big deal. I just wanted to read to you some stuff that I found on the internet about the Saint Kilians Cemetery. It's in the early part of the 1800s, around 1840 to 1850. Bavarian immigrants began to settle in the area of Walworth County known as Lyons Township. At that time, the closest Catholic church was located in Lake Geneva, and the services were all done in English. Between the long commute and language barrier becoming more and more of a hassle, the citizens in the area decided they wanted to form their own church. one that was closer to their homes and could have services done in their own native language, which was German. On January 6, 1856, the parish of Saint Kilians was formed, with 3 acres of land that was donated by Homan and Sherman families. A church was built, known as a little cathedral in the country by its petitioners. Saint Kilians stayed a part of the community landscape for over 125 years. Eventually the church deteriorated and could no longer be used for a place of worship. The end came at the hands of the Lake Geneva Fire Department, who used the church as a training exercise for its members. Today the only things that remain of Saint Kilians is a small cemetery and a marker that sits on the spot where the little cathedral in the country once stood. So if that's true at the beginning of the video where I thought the church stood, that's not exactly the spot where I thought it was. So it's actually where the memorial, where the bell was, where the church stood according to this. So it says some of the sightings that we're seeing are ghost sightings, unexplained shadows that have been seen moving across gravestones, sounds of footsteps that seem to follow you around the cemetery, unexplained sounds, free floating mist around gravestones that disappears when you approach them, sound of ringing bells, or a ringing bell. They got on here that's possibly coming from nearby residents, and also strong odors, and they're saying that's possibly coming from nearby swamp. So I don't know, just wanted to throw that out there and let you know what's been going on there, and give you an opportunity to go investigate it yourself or search on the internet for more about it. And that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Take care, everyone. Bye now.